Hi, Chris.
Hi, Jane. Well, of course, we started off the week with some baking hot weather, but also, actually, this month has been very, very dry. The amount of rainfall well below average. Indeed, in Nottingham, the last 2 hours have brought more rainfall than the last 3 weeks, and you're not alone there across the Midlands, across southern eastern parts of Wales, southern eastern areas of England. The amount of rain that we've seen has been well below average. In parts of Hampshire, barely any appreciable rain has fallen at all. But there's opportunity to see a bit of rain over the next few days, but not much in the driest areas of southern and eastern England. The wettest weather will be across northwestern areas where rainfall totals have been a little bit closer to normal.
Hello there, good afternoon to you. Well, a fairly cloudy picture out there this afternoon. With that cloud, we are expecting a few showers to move through. One or two could fall on the heavy and thundery side.
Hello there. Well, we've had a few showers around today, some of them heavy, even thundery in nature, and the Met Office still have a yellow warning in force, taking us through until 10 o'clock this evening. Further thundery downpours possible. But otherwise, once they clear, the weekend ahead is looking pretty quiet. A return to mostly dry conditions, some decent bright or sunny spells, and it will be warming up again as well, with temperatures likely to peak on Sunday. Well, it's better news over the next few days for hay fever sufferers. Grass pollen season has now just about drawn to a close. Still some weed pollen in the air, but levels generally low to moderate at worst.
It's been so dry, hasn't it, Thomas? But some welcome rain today, I think.
Absolutely. And, you know, gardeners and growers will agree, I'm sure. We really do need the rainfall. It's just been so dry. Not just a scorching summer, but of course the spring was incredibly dry as well. There will be further rain through the course of the weekend, but mostly across northwestern and western areas of the UK. And it's going to be brought by this area of low pressure, which is going to sweep in off the Atlantic. But high pressure is going to be closer to East Anglia and the southeast. So here it is in fact going to stay quite warm. In fact, what this low pressure is going to do, whilst it brings fresher conditions to western areas, it's going to scoop up some heat from the south and send it in the direction of East Anglia and the southeast.
We'll leave you with the Brixton Chamber Orchestra with a request of my own. Take it away.
3, 4, 1.
One of my favourite songs. Thanks, Alice.
Good evening. Thank you, Tara. Good evening to you. We start this evening's forecast with a photo taken by one of our weather watchers. This photo was taken around 11 o'clock this morning, really showing those fairly cloudy skies we've had today. Actually, today's been the coolest day of the week, but over the next few days, temperatures will start to recover. Tomorrow, 25 degrees, Sunday, 27 degrees. So yes, it will turn very warm.
Well, we've reached the end of a record-breaking week of weather, which in some parts of the country has well and truly left its mark. It's been the main topic of conversation for many of us all week, and Becky is here so we can talk a little bit more about it. And Becky, it's been a really busy week for you and other forecasters, hasn't it?
It really has. It's certainly kept us out of mischief. And from an egotistical point of view, we all love a big weather story because everyone makes us feel very important. But it certainly has been a very, very busy week, as Lucrezia said. We've got a new temperature record, 40.3 degrees, which is sort of exciting and alarming in equal measures. But what has been equally interesting has been the huge come down from the weathers, the drop in temperatures, and therefore the comparisons. 35 to 22 there at the Scottish borders, Lincolnshire 40 down to 28, some blessed relief for many. And it really has been a quite sort of UK-wide experience, really. We are expecting to see these temperatures still being confirmed, but widely 10 to 15 degrees cooler day on day. So the temperature chat has been really what's dominated conversation this week, but also it's been very dry indeed. That's not so much what people are talking about, but this really is becoming a very significant issue across some parts of the UK. You can see the ground is absolutely parched here. For example, the Isle of Wight, just until yesterday, when they did get some rain, had only recorded 0.2 of a millimetre of rain so far in July. Incredibly dry indeed, as you can see. And certainly the farmers are really needing that rain now for the early crops they put in the ground just a few months ago. Well, it really has been an extraordinary week of weather, as we've been saying, and really over the next couple of days we can expect things to be an awful lot more unsettled, certainly compared to what we've seen over the last few days, and we are expecting it to be often wet and windy across the north and west. Mostly dry, though, in the southeast, where we really need the rain, and once again feeling very warm, but just to allow that, we're not going to expect temperatures to be reaching, though, into the 30s once again, but certainly into the high 20s for some is expected.
So, Becky, 40 is a bit much, but still some nice warm temperatures coming up.
Still some nice warm temperatures, and I have to say, when I spoke to the forecaster earlier on, there is the potential for things getting quite warm again a couple of times this summer, so you'll be happy at least.
Or I will be. Becky, thank you.
No problem.
Let's just recap the day's main headlines. And UK authorities have blamed what they've called woefully inadequate staffing at the French border controls for the huge tailbacks in Dover. The port has told passengers to arrive at least 5 hours before their departure time. Well, that's about it from me. I'll be back at 10:30. Have a good evening. Bye for now.